I came here looking for something I couldn't find anywhere else. Hey, I'm not trying to be nobody, I just want a chance to be myself. I spent 1,000 miles of thumbing. Yes, I've worn blisters in my heels, trying to find me something better here on the streets of Bakersfield. Hi everybody, it's me, Maxim Banjo Man Cossette, and today we're going to do a tutorial on Streets of Bakersfield. Yeah! This one goes out to my student Bob. Thank you very much for the request. Doing it on guitar today. That's what Bob plays. And so this song is in the norteño style of northern Mexico. It's a bit of a Mexican polka. Well, Dwight's version is. It was written by Homer Joy and then recorded by Buck Owens, and then who did a version with Dwight Yoakam. And it was Dwight's first #1 hit. So we're going to do a tutorial for this song because it's nice and straightforward and a fun song, cool style. I'm going to cover 6 steps today. So you can maybe listen to the whole thing and write down some notes if you want to, and then put it all together, or you can learn step by step. It's a logical progression, what I'm going to be teaching. So at each step you might want to pause the video and then play through and practice for a while before getting to the next one. There's going to be 2 halves. The first half is just playing it on guitar, and then the second half is learning how to integrate the vocals and the lyrics. So in the first half, 1, 2, 3, we're going to be dealing with the rhythm, and then the first is chords, 2 is a straightforward rhythm, 3 is a slightly more complicated rhythm. And then in the second half, it's going to be integrating the melody, and then lyrics, and then number 3, or the 6th step, the final step, is putting it all together. Exciting, yeah? Yeah, I think so. Here we go. Let's dive in. First step, chord structure. So this is how many bars we're playing on each chord. A lot of the chord sheets that you see online don't actually have this, but it's super important for learning how to play almost any song, is learning to know how long you're going to stay on each chord. So for this song, it's A, D, E, A. It's in the description, or you can write it down, for 8 beats on each chord, or 2 bars of 4. So yes, quite important to practice along with that style, to integrate it, and to not be trying to sort of pick away on top of the lyric sheets with chords on it. This is like a big step that not a lot of people know about, so good thing to practice. So check out the description for that. If you don't know the chords, go learn them. Come on back, pause the video. First thing to practice is just chords in that order. A, D, E, and A. Alright, very nice. Pause it if you need to, practice, come on back. Second step, the rhythm. So we're going to do a simplified version here. So this is kind of like a polka style, where there's really 2 beats that we want to focus on. A downbeat, which is going to be the 5th string to start off, because we're playing in the key of A. That's the key that Dwight sings it in, that it's recorded in. And then an upbeat that you can either do a couple different ways. You can do an up pick if you want to, so like grabbing any of the top 4 strings, whatever sounds good to you, with your 3 fingers and picking upwards, or you can use a pick that's strummed downwards. The important thing is there's a real emphasis on that upbeat. So down is the first one, up is the second one. It's a real upbeat song. That's the second thing to practice. So you can pause that again if you want to. Bass note, upbeat, down, up, down, up, down. It's a real upbeat song, you know what I mean? So 3, introducing or reintegrating the chord chart into the rhythm. So we said 8 beats on each chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So going for the D and the E chord. So we learned out what to do for the A chord already. For the D chord, we're starting with that 4th string, the D string, before doing the upbeat. For the E chord, going to the 6th string, bass note, and doing the upbeat there. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling finger picking today. There you go. So there's another thing to pause and to practice. Chords and the rhythm. All right, good job. Yeah, all right. Here's a secret bonus. Step 3.5 would be to do an alternating bass. So I'm going to do this fairly quickly. You might want to listen to a few times or write down some notes. That's changing the bass note each time on each chord. So on the A string, we'd be going back and forth between, on the A chord, going back and forth between A, so 5th string and 6th string. On the D chord, starting on the 4th string, and go to the 5th string. E, it starts with 6 and goes to 5. And then back to the A, 5th, and 6th. So that was extra super secret step 3.5. And there we go. So you can practice that as well. This should give you the foundation for the whole song. So you really want to practice this. I'm playing it a little bit fast because I'm excited and it's a fun song, but you want to go real slow. Slow enough so you can play it correctly the first time. So you're not stopping and starting. It's a really important part of practicing, is to be able to play it slowly at the beginning and every time so that you're making the most of your practice time. Just go slow enough and you can play it correctly, I guarantee. Super slow. So maybe pause, practice, come on back. Here's the second half of the video. We're going to do the melody and lyrics over the chords. So, breaking it down into smaller bits. Number 1, just go listen to the song a bunch. Listen to the original recording and try to pick out the tune. Melody is tune. And then, you can bring up a chord chart, say Ultimate Guitar or Classic Cowboy, and just make sure it's in A. That's the one we're doing here. Or you can change the key. You can use a capo if you want to suit your voice. So we're going to start by dropping out the rhythm and working in the melody. So by that I mean we're still going to play the chords, but just not the rhythm. Play humming that tune. There you go. So this is the beginning of the lyrics. That was the first step of the second half, working in the melody. Next one, we have 2 options for step number 5. We can integrate either the lyrics or the rhythm. So this is up to you. You can maybe practice both actually. So there's kind of 5 and 5.5. Choose your own adventure, whichever one you want to. So working in the rhythm would sound, and skipping to the melody would sound like this. So you get it? Playing that rhythm that we learned in the first half with the melody on top of it. Or you can leave out the rhythm and work in the lyrics over just the chords. I came here looking for something I couldn't find anywhere else. So you might want to pause that, go back, listen till you really understand what I'm saying here, these different elements, and practice each part. So you can practice those 2 branches of step number 5. Pause, go back, give it a listen. It's all there. It makes sense, step by step. Lots to chew on in this video for sure, because now we're almost at the end. If that felt like a lot of information, it's because we're almost there. Here's the 6th step is to mix it all together. So we've worked on chords, we've worked on rhythm, we've worked on melody, and we've combined them in various combinations. And now we're going to work in the whole kit and caboodle by integrating the lyrics over the rhythm. So all you need to do this is to go slow and to practice every previous step. If you're trying to jump forward, it's going to be kind of tricky. But if you really do that step by step, practice it all till it's nice and smooth, consistent, easy for you, then this final step of playing the whole song shouldn't be so hard. Just do it really, really slowly at the beginning. I came here looking for something. Just like that. I was playing the alternating bass, so you can do the simple bass if you want to. Came here looking for something. Often the first note or the first few words of the song are the trickiest to sing and to sort of figure out how to integrate it on the guitar, so that's why humming is actually really important for that, and going really slowly, and you can also just kind of vamp on the A. So that means you're just cruising along, just jamming. The song starts whenever you want to. Oh yeah, listen to that vamp. Do 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 do. There you go, etc. I think we did it. Good job, everybody. We made it. Phew. I wasn't sure there, but we pulled it off. 6 steps with a couple choose your own adventures along the way. Hope this was helpful. Yeah, I think if you're just willing to stop and rewind a little bit and practice, then this would all make sense. You can take some time with this lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a pretty cool song. I will post a jam along video with this one as well. What the heck, eh? That's a good way to practice. And if you want to hear other songs, have me break down other songs in smaller bits so you can learn them, just let me know. Please mention that in the comments section. I do teach music online. Happy to do a free 15-minute session if you're interested. And otherwise, please get in touch for rates. And yeah, open to feedback. That's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep on picking, stay cool, don't stray from the path.